How's it going, everyone? So, last night I saw Godzilla King of the Monsters, and oh boy, oh boy, that was such a good movie. This is not gonna be a full on review, just kind of more of a first impressions because I'm gonna see it a couple more times in theaters just to get my thoughts down on the film, kind of formulate my thoughts and yada 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 yada. But first impression wise, uh, wow, that was a Godzilla movie. That was everything I wanted in an American Godzilla movie, and it was one of the best times I actually had watching a movie in the theaters in a long time. Uh, there were some flaws, and settling down. Um, some of the characters didn't really work all that well, like Dr. Emma Russell. I'm also gonna stay away from spoilers, obviously, with the film being out, so just coming out. Uh, so some of the human characters I wasn't really engaging with. Dialogue felt a little off, but other than that, the kaiju action was really cool. And by the way, for the critics who are saying too much Godzilla action, what are you even talking about? What are you? There's a pretty decent balance between human, the human story and the kaiju story, or should I say, Titan story. It was a blast. In fact, um, one thing I want to say is that I have high hopes that this movie's going to do well in the just lasting value. Because if you remember with Godzilla 2014, I like Godzilla 2014. I still hold that. Uh, However, the initial reactions were, "Oh yeah, that was pretty good," or "It was all right," or "I didn't really care for it," or "I don't like it." They were kind of mellow reactions, and it just not a lot of people kept talking about it after the movie came out. But for this one, I have a good feeling with just the initial reactions. It's going to be talked about because they're either one extreme or the other. So critics are like, "Oh my goodness, this movie's terrible. Don't even bother seeing it. Oh my goodness, everything's wrong. There's too much kaiju in this movie." You know, or there's not enough Godzilla. Oh my goodness, just why? Why is this? So some of the critics are like that. Not all of them, of course. Like just kind of the extreme critics that kind of just look down at the series or think they're better than the franchise. I don't know what's up with that type of thinking. And of course, so we got people who really don't like this movie, think it's complete garbage. You know, then you have the other half, the other side of the spectrum, like me, who are going like, "Holy crap, that was so good. That was amazing. That was one of the best times I had at a movies. Oh my god. Oh, literally, it was one of the few times, or the only time, where I legitimately, once I walked out of the theater, I was still full of excitement. In fact, I was afraid I was going to overhype this movie for myself. Uh, However, my expectations were so blown out of the water as a kaiju fan. And I gotta preface that I should have said this at the beginning. I am a huge Godzilla fan. I have a deep rooted love for this series, so I am extremely biased when I say this. But when I walked out of that theater, it was one of the only times where I actually shouted, "Holy shit, that was good!" I mean, wow, Michael Dougherty, amazing job. You definitely captured the Showa era of the Godzilla series, and give it the nice old Hollywood budget. And Bear McCreary, excellent job with the soundtrack. I've been listening to that since it came out digitally, and seeing it in context with the film was so amazing. Uh, Visuals and sound direction was really great. Again, some of the human characters and some of the story elements didn't really work, but who cares? I was smiling throughout the majority of the film, like literally just with the biggest grin on my face. I can't stress this enough. If you're a huge kaiju fan or even a casual kaiju fan, I think you're gonna really like this movie. And if you haven't bought your tickets, what are you doing? Go see it. And if you're, a, just a general moviegoer, I still recommend you go see it because this movie was meant to be on the big screen. It really is. And you know what? I'm actually about to go watch it again, not in a little bit. So yeah, next week I'll probably do a full-on, review, spoiler, whatever. Anyway, until then, or if you want to just watch my devlogs, and I'm gonna post another devlog today. Really, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.